12 years back, the term sciatica seemed pretty exotic in nature, something new. Today, people are very much aware of this term because it has become such an integral part and parcel of life. And the causes are rooted deeply into our mismanaged lifestyle. In today's video, I am going to show you 3 postures which, when done regularly on a daily basis, say 10 to 15 minutes in the morning, 10 to 15 minutes in the evening, will help you sort out this problem. I am starting with my first posture, Urdhva-Kati, Adho-Kati. In that posture, you lie down in the side. Now make sure if you have that problem in the back, you are not going to lie down on the back. Lie down sideways, this way, and then come on your back, this way. Your knees are bent, heels are close to the hips, not very close if you don't want to be in your comfort zone. Hands by the side of your body. You'll have to create a gap in between your hip and the upper back. So you are creating a curvature in this area. This. Hold it. Be there for 5 seconds. Exhale. Roll your stomach in to just push that area which had curvature into the floor. So push. So you are working on strengthening your core. Again, up. Exhale. Roll in. So the moment you roll in, the hips will slightly go up. Basically, by rolling in, you are working on strengthening the core area as well as the back area. And by creating the gap, something like this, you are stimulating the whole of the spine. And release. Perform around 10 times and gradually you can add on to the numbers. The second practice is called Vyagrasana. In English it is called tiger pose. So we assume a kneeling position on the knees and palms on the floor. Palms are just below your shoulders, knees are below your hips. Now get your arms tall, look straight, and you start stretching your right leg out as much as possible. Right leg goes up, allow your body to remain straight. Just keep pushing your right leg out and bend your knee. Now the head goes up completely, chest out. Don't allow your left hip to collapse, just hold it tall. Exhale, bring your knee to the forehead. Inhale, up. Exhale, in. Inhale, up. Exhale, in. With the other leg, lock your toe, the right toe is locked, left leg stretched out completely, up. Maintain the length, just don't do it mechanically. You start stretching it out, go up, tall. Exhale, in. Inhale, up. Exhale, in. Inhale, up. Exhale, in. Now in the simple movements, by default your arms are getting stronger. You are working on, firing your glutes. I mean, if you can do this for 20 rounds, and if you are able to do that, it means your glutes are really strong, which generally is not. It is very sluggish, and that is one of the reasons for this pain and aches all around in this area. So when you do that, you are working on stretching the groin and the thigh and strengthening this whole area so that it can start firing. The last practice in this series is called Matsya Kridasana. Now it's a very simple pose. In English it is called flapping fish pose. What you need to do, you need to lie down sideways. In fact, you will realize a lot of time when you are in pain, by default you end up doing this posture. So, see. This is leg sideways, lying down. My left arm is stretched out and my left ear is on the biceps. Step 1. Right leg comes forward and I'm just resting my right knee on the floor this way. I'm just rolling over to the right so that the left chest is very much on the floor now. See, I'm just going out slightly and I'm bending my left hand. Now, right arm is bent as well and I'm resting my head on the folded hand or the resting hand in whatever way you are comfortable. See. It is such a simple pose, very relaxing. Any time you can do it, especially if you are watching something. And when you do this posture, what is happening? The sciatic nerves are getting a very good stretch. It's opening up your IT band, your hamstrings. and releasing a lot of tension from this area. So just lie down in this position whenever you feel the pain, and this can bring a lot of relaxation to you. Once you are done from one side, make sure you also perform on the other side. So slowly come back, and when you get up from the floor, make sure you get up sideways and don't get up straight from the floor, as that will increase your pain. People who are suffering from this problem are also aware that this is very much fueled by the lifestyle mismanagement with the convenience part of the life. So try and sort that out so that you can minimize the pain. Also do these practices so that you can get over it, and then you may not, you can actually control it completely or eliminate it completely. So leave your comment and let us know whether you had been able to get rid of your problem or not. Thank you so much. Namaste.